Good morning. I'm John Ellsworth with Success Strategies. I'm the founder of Success Strategies Incorporated and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage. And I want to welcome you to today's presentation. And I've entitled this, Here's to Your Success. As I've mentioned several times in the last few blogs I've put out, this year represents what I think is a solid opportunity for your success. I want to share with you a story, though, about a gentleman who contacted me a few years ago, and he said, "Gee, I was going to call you, but I just didn't because I wasn't sure you could help me." And I thought to myself, what harm is there in asking? It's not like I bill by the minute for people to talk to me. So I just thought, doesn't it make sense to explore all the options that are out there? And why not look at all those options? Why not consider the possibilities? Maybe liquidation is the best option, and I hope not for his sake, but I thought, why not explore those possibilities and see what else is out there? I will tell you, I wouldn't say it's a fairy tale ending, but it's a very positive ending that 2 years later, he's making some nice profits. And before you hit me with what you're thinking right now is, well, of course he is, John, because milk prices are up. And you may be thinking that, you may be saying that to yourself, but I'm going to tell you that has helped. But no, there is more. There's a lot more to this story. Let me give you some of the highlights. First point, and I think this is true for all of us, if you're lost, the best thing to do is ask for directions. And that's what I'm suggesting this gentleman should have done, maybe even sooner than he did. Because they say the best way to get out of a hole is to stop digging. And if you think about it, that's true financially as well. But he did contact me, so let's continue from there. He, like many of my clients, are very fatigued with me talking about we need to lower our costs. We need to keep our costs in check. We need to keep them in line as best we can, and certainly within industry standards. Uh, I never want to see anybody cut things to the point of impairing the performance of their herd because that has long term implications and they are not positive at all. They're very negative. But if for example, if your supplies cost is $1 per hundredweight and the industry is averaging 65%, you have to step back from that and go, what in the world am I doing that's different? Why is that? And I think you owe it to yourself to explore those possibilities. And so I think besides that point, I think the best way to lower your cost per hundredweight is to boost your performance. We make more milk per cow per day. That has the same effect. You can basically dilute those expenses on a per hundredweight basis, and I think that's a fabulous approach to it, where you're not impairing performance, but rather you're enhancing it, and I think that's a good thing. Point number 3, are there any items you spend money on that you really don't need? Ask yourself 2 questions in this arena, and you're the only one that can answer them. Number 1, is it necessary? Is this item really necessary to your operation, to the success of your operation? And number 2, does it pay for itself? If the answer to those are both not yes, then you really need to consider whether you have to have that item. Point number 4, and this is a big one. This is really a big one. Attitude is everything, as they say in the big dog commercials, but bring your A game. I love the Jason Bourne movies, and one of my most memorable lines from, I think it's in the first movie, is when he's instructed that this is not, he goes on a mission, his first mission out of the gate, and he is told by his boss, his supervisor, this is not a drill soldier, and basically this is the real thing. And for you, that's true too. This year is your Super Bowl, your 2020. So make it count, make it happen. And because before you think this isn't important, I would suggest to people a couple things. Oh, very good suggestion here. If labor at $10 per hundred, not per hundredweight, I'm sorry, excuse me. If labor at $10 per hour is not allowing you to cash flow, what's going to happen when you get to $15 per hour? That's just one example of something that will be going up in cost on a per hour basis, a lot of places around the US. And so it's important that we boost your efficiencies to capitalize an additional return on that investment of, even if it is $15 per hour. My last point is that sometimes we need fresh ideas. We need new ideas. We need to get around other people that have these ideas. There's a motivational speaker named Charlie Tremendous Jones. I don't know that that was really his middle name, but I think he was a pretty tremendous speaker and a real motivator. He said that you're only as good as the books you read and the people you hang out with. That's true for me, and that's true for you too. I took his advice a long time ago, and I'm glad that I did. So if I can help you with this process, by all means, you have my website address right above me. You can reach me through that, or you can email me at john@success-strategies.com. I'll be happy to respond to you. But I would also suggest that we have a new program coming out early this year called the Success Strategies Business Navigator Program. In the near future, we will have a sample video for you to watch just to get a taste for free for what this program really entails. We'll talk about a lot of positive topics in finance, strategy, things that I specialize in, and I would welcome your checking that out. You can see it at our website, which again is right above my head, so you won't have trouble finding it. But I want to thank you for listening today. Again, I'm John Ellsworth with Success Strategies, the founder of Success Strategies and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage and our new Success Strategies Business Navigator program. Thank you for listening today.